It's the largest stadium in the NFL. It used to be a tomb here in much of the 80s, but the Lions' recent success has brought out crowds with the line of scrimmage, the Lion 36-yard line. Mitchell to throw. Can't find anybody, steps up, and the ball is nearly intercepted by Eric Allen. The intended receiver was Aubrey. Sanders again, the lone setback behind Mitchell. Two wide receivers to the right and one to the left. Three-step drop. Mitchell guns it over the middle. Herman Moore has it. That's a first down at the 40-yard line. Herman Moore, who caught off for the first time. 13 minutes to play first quarter. Sanders juking, getting outside, tight-roping the sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds in the vicinity of the Rivers. Checks in now for Sanders on 1st and 10 from the St. 30-yard line, and it's Rivers stopping, cutting back, another first down, and more down to the 16-yard line. Ron Rivers will hold, and Jason Hansen will attempt a 34-yard field goal from the left hash mark. Snap is back, kick is on its way, and it is good. The Lions drive downfield with the opening kickoff and settle for the field goal by Hansen and take a 3-0 lead in this game with 10:57 to play in the first quarter. There's one area of the team that the Saints can't afford more injuries. It's in that defensive secondary. Here's Hansen's kickoff, being fielded by Ricky Whittle and dropped at the 4. He's got it back in his hands, and he'll be dropped short of the 12-yard line. So the youngster,
3 wide receivers, and Ricky Whittle will be in the backfield alongside Jim Everett.
On 3rd and 8 from the 14. Everett well protected, guns it over the middle, nearly intercepted, and that would have been 6.
Yep.
Right in the hands of 9:04 to play in the first quarter, and leading 3-0 after the 34-yard Jason Hansen field goal. Reverse. And this is Morton with Mitchell out ahead of him. He cuts it back. He's across the 40 looking for one more block, giving ground. Now running to the sideline, and he will be finally wrestled down at the 41-yard line of the Saints.
This last year.
What weapons they've got. 1st and 10 from the 41. This is Rivers fighting his way down close to the 37-yard line. Here's Rivers. He's got running room. Missed tackles inside the 20. Wrestled down by Jackson at the 17-yard line. They are really gashing the Saints defense. Morton comes in motion. 5-step drop for Mitchell. Guns it over the middle. The completion down around the 16-yard line to his running 3 plays before punting. 3rd and 8 from the 15. Saints show blitz. Mitchell pumps, throwing into the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown by Johnny Morton.
Shouldn't happen.
Jason Hansen supplies the extra point. And the first quarter that has been dominated by the Detroit Lions finds those Lions out on top of the Saints 10-0 with 5:48 to play. Will be
3 runs over 10 yards and then badly beaten there in the red zone for a touchdown.
Ricky Whittle from his own 12 across the 30, dragging a tackler with him up to the 37-yard line. That's better. Well, Bates the lone setback on 2nd and 10 from the 36 on the delay. He's got some running room this time and dives forward across his own 45-yard line. He will be.
I think it is, Jim. It's a lot of people watching Mario Bates to see which one arrives.
3rd and 1. The Saints try to convert, and they will not. Stuffed is the fullback, Lorenzo Neal.
Standing player and a breakaway player.
Saints haven't stopped the Lions yet. This time, collared in the backfield as Rivers hit by Mark Fields. Haynes split out wide to the right, small wide left. Give it to the tailback Bates, running room on the near sideline, a stiff arm, and he's cracked out of bounds at the 39-yard line of Detroit. That looks to hurt on him. Just short of the first down. It's 2nd and 1 from the 39. Bates has it to the 36-yard line.
Nice play there. That's a trap play.
7 from the 33. Mario Bates, the lone setback. Everett looking to his left, throws over the middle. The catch is made by Lusk down to the 21-yard line, and that'll be a Saint first down. Down on the field below here in the Pontiac Silverdome. About half full, I would guess. Crowd of about 40,000 on hand.
It's a big stadium.
Biggest in the NFL.
Verstegen's back in at right guard.
Bates is the lone setback on 1st and 10 from the 22. Lusk in motion. Everett remains the quarterback. Gunning it downfield. Incomplete and intercepted. Picked off. Back to the 12 to the 15 is free safety Van Malone.
92 to 38 total yards.
Scott Mitchell remains the quarterback. Fakes to Rivers, rolls out. Wide open is Morton at the 40, up to midfield, Saints territory 45. Neat move at the 40, 35. He'll be wrestled down finally at the 23-yard line.
Oh, I'm impressed with this. Let's see if the Saints come with some type of blitz here.
Nope. Short drop, Mitchell guns it over the middle. It's incomplete. It hit a Saint linebacker in the helmet. 39-yard field goal. From the right hash mark, he hit earlier from 34. This attempt is long enough, and it is good enough, and the Lions add to their lead. With 13:07 to play in the second quarter, the Lions take advantage of the Everett interception and convert on the field goal and take a 13-0 lead over the Saints, who have yet to take a lead. Back deep in the middle of 3. Standing at his own 8-yard line is Jason Hansen, who's been busy here in the first half. Kicks it away. Whittle from his own 11, 20, 25, trying to get outside. Will up to the 40, bowls over a Lion tackler and is dropped just short of the 50-yard line. He comes in as a 25-year-old rookie.
It's been like you. They probably held him back a few years.
First and 10 from the 49. Straight ahead, Bates, big hole inside the 40. First down at the 38-yard line. Ron Wright. No gain on that first down running play. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. The split backs. Nussmeier looks to throw. Guns it downfield. The catch is made at the 16-yard line by Michael Haynes. Nussmeier delivered that wide left, small wide right. Nussmeier out of the shotgun. Looks, rolls, gonna run it, will turn it upfield, inside the 10, inside the 5, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that's what Doug Nussmeier can do.
John Bexford supplies the extra point. And so the youngster comes. 2nd and 13 from the 29. Johnson looks to run, being dragged down and sacked at the 24-yard line by Wayne Martin. Ralph, the only returners at the same positions. 3rd and 16 from the 25. Saints coming with a 4-man rush. Johnson going to throw long down the near sideline. Morton has made the catch. Bounced out of bounds at the 39-yard line. He just flew. 2 wideouts stacked to the left. One is Glenn Milburn, who comes in motion on the bootleg. Johnson throws it, and it is complete to Milburn. He'll be wrestled down by Strong at the 10-yard line.
Same play that Mitchell completed
As he did a year ago.
Just had so many of them. It was something different about every 2 or 3 weeks.
3rd and goal from the 10. Johnson gunning it over the middle, incomplete, intended for his tight end David Sloan. Mark Fields on the coverage. The field goal, he's hit from 34 and 39. And now he's hit a 3rd. And so the Lions had their lead with 5:36 to play in the second quarter. Now Detroit 16 and the Saints 7. Hard fans, Doug Nussmeier. Haywood Jeffries sees his first action as a Saint, split out wide to the right. Nussmeier on the handoff. This is Lorenzo Neal.
That was a draw play. We heard Jim Everett.
Second quarterback of the night for the Lions on 2nd and 5 from the 32. And that is going to be intercepted by Corey Dowden. Dropped at the 30-yard line. There's that tight coverage by the Saints secondary we've been telling you about.
Yeah, Johnny Johnson took the 3-step drop. About 10 and less, probably.
White, they fake to him. Nussmeier floats it out to Lusk inside the 30, lowers his shoulder, and looks to have the 1st and 10 for the Saints from the Lion 27. Nussmeier play action. Going to dump it off over the middle. This is his tight end, Kirk Botkin, for a short gain.
Saints came out in 2 tight ends and 2 backs. Really a run offense, but ran play action. Just a little delay, right? Had 2 people out, and then Botkin checked out late. Good safe pass. I'm not sure they have the people in the game to run a hurry-up offense with 2 tight ends and 2 backs.
On the ground, Lorenzo White lowering his shoulder to about the 20. Still fighting, maybe inside the 20 before the whistle finally blows. The 15-yard line. Nussmeier drills it over the middle. Catch is made inside the 5-yard line by Torrance Small.
Oh, he looks like he's shaking up.
Yes, he is. White behind Nussmeier, who splits out to Ramus, and Jeffries wide to the right. Now there's no one
about a
behind
quarterback
Nussmeier.
draw right here.
Lions blitz. Nussmeier throws, and that is going to be caught by White, I believe. No, they're going to rule it incomplete. He trapped it. Wilmsmeyer to hold. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Saints opening kickoff of the second half, fielded by Whittle, and Ricky Whittle battles his way up to about the 32-yard line. 2nd and 10 from the Saint 33. On the ground to about the 35. This is Lorenzo Neal from their 37. Flag goes down. Millen's going to run with the football. He's got the first down, and he slides down at the 45-yard line. Still a little sore. 1st and 10 from the 46 of the Lions. Lorenzo White to about the 40. Pickup of about 5 yards. Hank Lusk in motion. Blitz by the Lions. Lorenzo White exploits it a bit, twisting and turning for the first down inside the 35-yard line. 5.
You know, the Lions moved up 4 spots, traded up 4 spots in the draft to get Reggie Brown. Here's a sack.
All the way back at the 49-yard line. Tracy Scroggins, who had 28, and Millen's up under center. And he is going to be decked back at the 39-yard line by Antonio London. He was 37 yards per punt. This is high and short. Glenn Milburn calls for and makes the fair catch at his own 22-yard line. Saints have been burned for a lot of big plays. This effort to Strong to Miles Masick is incomplete. I knew all of that and more about Hugh Millen. On the delay, a lot of running room for Ricky Whittle, and Ricky Whittle breaks free across the 30, across the 35, across the 40-yard line. Got a wiggle, and he's got some burst, and he's got a first down after a 29-yard pickup.
Plus the tight end. Misdirection play to Whittle. Hard running, not much there. Offensive line is Nowitzki, King, young man. 2nd and 7 from the 46. Millen well protected, completes it to Haywood Jeffries, and the veteran into Lion territory to about the 47-yard line. So back in comes Nussmeier. On the ground, Whittle trying to break it outside. Bowling over a tackler. He's inside the 40-yard line. Nussmeier and his running back. They're going with 3 receivers set on 3rd and 1 instead of the short yardage offense, and the back goes the wrong way.
Busted play. Nussmeier trying to do something with it. He'll be dropped for a loss. Able to play again, and now Hugh Millen will be able to do the same. Here's the punt by Royals. Guess has some running room from his 39, 45 into Lion territory. Needs a block. 35, 30 down to the 20, 19-yard line. What a nice run back by Terry Guess. Guess. Millen, the quarterback. 3-step drop. Can't find anybody to his left. May take off with it. Will inside the 15-yard line to about the 13. Snap that Millen brings down, guns the ball downfield. Catch is made by Jeffries inside the 10-yard line, fighting for first down. On the first play of the 4th quarter, the Saints look at 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line of the Lions, trying to take advantage of the field position provided for them by the 43-yard Guess punt return to the Detroit 18-yard line. You see how important it has been for Jim Everett to remain upright. There's not a lot behind him, most people feel. Millen rolling right, wide open is Lusk, fighting for the goal line. He will not get there. He's down to about the 1-yard line. In an eye, they are Whittle and Neal. Ends in tight. Give to Whittle. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Lions. Coming back upfield to the 15-yard line is Brad Ford, the rookie out of Alabama.
Well, the Saints lined up with
2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Rick Strom, well protected, guns it over the middle. The catch is made by Miles Mason. With Mark Royals, it's Camarillo's turn now. You can see his
number of people he felt was going to help the Saints on special teams this year.
This is high.
Nice punt.
Deep. Guess retreats to his 28, up to the 35, and he's bounced out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Saints by 9 yards through an interception against the Colts in Canton last Saturday. 1st and 10 Saints from their own 40-yard line. Derek Brown looking to get outside, slips a tackle and is across the 45-yard line. 80,368 seat stadium. Johnny Johnson back on. Little waggle under pressure. He's going to run it upfield. Sliding down at the 37. We'll have a lot of you along the Saints network tuning in to see it. 1st and 10 from the 36. And this one doesn't fool the Saints. Milburn is still on his feet. The Saints trying to bring him down, eventually do. He lets, hoping for a better snap, which he gets. Has really lofted a dandy punt. Hits at the 14, bounces straight up in the air. It'll be covered there. What a punt by Mark Royals.
58 yards.
Jeffries wide left, 2nd and 15 from the 10-yard line. Hodson, short drop, guns it up near sideline. Doremus with what I think is his first catch of the night. 3rd and 7 from the 18-yard line. Hodson complete to Adam Henry across the 30-yard line. 1st down for the Saints.
Nice crossing route.
At the 2-yard line of the Lions. Henry in motion.
Play action.
Hodson guns it near sideline. Caught by Lorenzo Neal. He drags a tackler with him up close to the 40-yard line, staying in bounds. The clock just short of the 1st down. It's 2nd and 1 from the 40 of New Orleans.
Keno Hill is in at right tackle. His draft choice out of Southwest Louisiana.
Hodson guns it, caught by Davis, the 3rd-string tight end at the moment for the 1st down. Tony Levitt. High sailing effort. McCorvey calls for and drops the ball. It's rolling on the turf. Let's see who has it. Looks like the Lions have covered it. Kesma couldn't play in the 2nd meeting between the two teams. Another opportunity for him here, and he's across the 20-yard line. 5th Lion punt of the night. Another nice effort. Guess feels it at his own 38. No blocking, and look at him pick up ground inside the 50-yard line. He's in Lions territory. He didn't have a single. 1st and 10 from the Lion 49-yard line.
Ace formation, little bootleg, wide open.
Is Botkin inside the 40 to the 39.
It's one of the best plays in LA.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 44. Hodson to his tight end Lusk, and Henry Lusk picks up the 1st down. Hodson gunning it downfield. The completion is made to Adam Henry. He's bounced out of the Lion 25. Hodson guns it over the middle. The catch is made at the 15-yard line by Lee Doremus.
They do. Play action. Got him in the end zone.
Lots of time throwing, and it is caught by Henry for the touchdown. Adam Henry, so often in the past just a camp body.
Touchdown.
And the Saints, oh no, the extra point is blocked. Extra point is blocked. At 47, the 16-yard touchdown. Hodson to Henry, tying it up. Becksford's extra point attempt was blocked. This is Derek Moore bringing it back. He drops the football. The Saints, I think, have covered it. It looks like Forey Duckett has it at the 30-yard line. Welcome to preseason.
Formation, Tommy Hodson under center.
Henry in motion. Nothing doing on the ground with Neal, but he breaks the tackle, and Lorenzo Neal fighting his way down to the 25-yard line. Early 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. Henry goes in motion. Lions blitz. Big hole for Brown. Inside the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Saints. They caught him in the blitz and they burned him. A lot better than a defeat no matter how you play.
Well, they'll still go back. They'll evaluate the film. They'll critique people, but it just
Go to lacrosse. Such a good experience.
with the weather we've had this week there, I can't believe that any team would want to train in Wisconsin.
Bexford's kickoff is coming back across the 30-yard line for conditioning purposes. Johnny Johnson remains the Lion quarterback. He's going to run with the football across the 40, heading for the sideline. He gets out of bounds as he crosses his own 45-yard.
Yeah, as a defensive end. Saints blitzing again.
Johnson's going to throw, complete it. This is Kez McCorvey, and McCorvey's bounced out of bounds with 15.
I'd throw him into the end zone.
He's looking, stepping up, sacked. Israel Stanley gets him.
Team obviously still has a long way to go.
2nd and 14 from the 33. Johnson steps up, all sorts of time, going to throw it into the end zone, and it is. Did he catch that? Yes, he did. There is Miles Masick. We told you back in the first half, the kid has caught everything he's gotten his hands on this season in preseason.
3 wide receiver set. Let's see if the Saints blitz. You definitely got man-to-man coverage. He can pick a side right here and try a route.
This is your ball game. Johnson looks, going to throw the fade route, and it is going to be incomplete. Corey Dowden on the coverage of Kez McCorvey, and the Saints have escaped with a 1-point victory. Had succeeded, the Lions would have been a 1-point victor. Instead, they fell by a single point. The Saints winning it tonight by a score of 23-22. Arch, good work as always. Look, their favorite sons, the Kansas City Chiefs, wondering if they can get to New Orleans for Super Bowl 31 in January. Underway here in Kansas City. We'll be talking about that as the game begins, and it has begun. Derek Brown runs up to take the kick in stride at his 11, up to the 20. He's to the 25, the 30. He's got a block. He's at the 40. He's across midfield. One man to beat, and he'll be dropped at the 32-yard line. One thing about the Saints that you play, it's 2nd and 21. Play action. Everett looks around, dumps it off over the middle, and that'll get them just back to the line of scrimmage again with Mario Bates. Stands alongside Everett to his left. Jim's in the shotgun. Setting up the screen pass. Brown takes it inside the 30, still fighting his way to the 25-yard line. He'll be a couple of yards short of the.
People may not think there's competition in the kicking position, but there is.
Wilmsmeyer gets down a high snap. Bryant's kick is true, and the Saints take the lead. So an excellent return duties. Bryant this time from his 25-yard line. Horn stands at his 10. No wind to speak of here tonight. This is another good kick to the 6, 15, 20, 25, dragged down at the 30-yard line. Ball's on the turf. Appears to have been covered by Kansas City, but along with Tamarick Vanover. Here's Bono with some pressure, rolling right, looking, throwing, completing it to his tight end. And that's Keith Cash who brings it down. He's in Saints territory. Chiefs from the Saint 46. They trail 3-0. Play action. Bono's going to gun it downfield. Wide open for the catch at the 26-yard line is Chris Penn.
A lot of good play action on the part of the Chiefs, as you saw on that play.
1st and 10 from the 25. On the pitch, this is Anders shrugging off a tackle in the backfield. What would have been a loss on the play is instead.
Real good game against the Lions last week.
1st and 10. Bono is going to gun it over the middle. The completion is made down to the 5-yard line. The catch is made 1-yard line. Bennett again didn't get the chance to jump this time because Wayne Martin had him down around the ankles. In tight, Cash in motion. The tailback gets it, and he is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Donnell Bennett scores for Kansas City. Here's the snap back, and the kick is up, and it is good by Bjorn Nitmo in a battle with Roman Anderson to succeed Lynn Elliott.
He's 68 yards, 1-yard touchdown by Bennett. 6:09 off the clock. I was really impressed with that drive.
Derek Brown from the 15, 20, another hole. He's tripped up as he crosses his own 35-yard line. Disappointed that he didn't get more. 2nd and 10 from their 35. Behind the blocking of Neal, Bates gets the ball, makes the cut, and he'll be dropped after about. The Saints look at 3rd and 6 from their 39.
6 defensive backs in the game for the Chiefs.
Everett with a lot of time, completes it to Doremus, but not enough for the first down. He'll be about 2 yards. Against the play-by-play guy, that's the way I look at it.
No hill for a couple of climbers.
Here's a run across the 45-yard line as Greg Hill gets his first carry of the night. Here. 1st and 10 from the Saint 49. Chiefs are leading 7-3. Cash goes in motion. Bono guns it upfield. It's complete to his tight end to the 38-yard line. That's optimism. 3rd and 6 from the 34. Play action.
Good rush.
Bono's going to run with it. Being chased by Porter. Porter chases him out of bounds, but not before Steve Bono picks up the first down. 26-yard line of the Saints, who trailed the Chiefs 7-3. 3-step drop. Guns it on the quick slant to Vanover. There's the size and speed that makes him one of the most dangerous weapons in the AFC West. I believe they come home to play Oakland in the second game of the regular season. That's developed into the best rivalry in the NFL.
It's a great rivalry, and has been for a long, long time.
Derek Brown stands back at his 5-yard line. Here's the kickoff by Anderson, high and pretty short. From the 14, Derek Brown, 25, across the 30. Brought down short of the 35-yard line. That to be far stickier here tonight, and it has been. 2nd and 7 from the 37. With a flag down, Bates has some running room up to about the 47-yard line. This is a first down. It's Kansas City 14 and the Saints 3. Bono to Tamarick Vanover. It's 14-3 on the first play of quarter number 2. This is Lusk, the rookie tight end, has a first down, and that's the play that you mentioned last week. It's a long time in training camp for Mike. Here's Everett. Swinging it out of the backfield, he's got Lusk, and Lusk makes the reception, bounced out of bounds after a as they look at 3rd and about 6. Everett dropped off the hands of Torrance Small. Hasty on its way, has the distance, and it has the direction. So Doug Bryan in a real fight here with Bexford to be the Saints place kicker, to hold on to his job. The folks back home, Tommy Hodson looking on. Here's Gannon under some pressure by Smith, and Brady Smith hauls him down. His first sack as a Saint. We'll give it a try from 34 yards. Bad snap, and the holder. That's Aguiar will throw it away. That's a pretty smart play. Incomplete. The punter Louis Aguiar through retirement yesterday, and Elliott right now looms as the #1 kicker.
Strange things happen. Here's Hugh Millen.
He gets a chance, gives it off to Zellers, and Zellers bangs his way forward up across the 25-yard line. 31 of the Saints.
The Saints are going to get a pass here.
Here's Millen looking to his right, guns it over the middle to Zellers instead, and that'll be a very short game. Well protected for the moment at least. Now Millen will wheel out of there, looking to buy some time, gun it downfield too hard, and there's an interception. Ball is picked off by Charles Swan. 3rd and 7 from the 38. Gannon under the rush of Turnbull steps up, guns it downfield, and completes it.
Well, that was a good play by Gannon. Good job.
Chiefs. 2nd and 10. Gannon floats it out to the left to Hill. Good play in the open field by Rufus Porter, who makes a 42-yard field goal out of the hold of Aguiar. His 42-yard effort is good. And with just 34 seconds remaining, by essentially handing him the second position in this quarterback rotation.
Really do. He's
as the running back. Here early in the third quarter. Gannon gives it off to Richardson, and Richardson is brought down as he crosses the 20-yard line. It's to go from the 23-yard line of the Chiefs.
Good rush by Brady Smith, but he doesn't tie him up.
There goes Gannon, taken off once more. Anthony Newman covers him as he picks up the first down up around the... Horn is split out wide to the left on the delay. This is McNair getting the call. Nice bit of running there by Todd McNair in his second tour of duty with
good all-purpose back.
Gannon floats it out to Richardson out of the backfield, and he collides with Newman. Anthony Newman took the watch throughout. On the ground again. This is McNair fighting through a tackle. Down to a player and a coach.
He's got a really good offensive line to work with.
On second down.
Reverse.
On the reverse, this is Horn. Almost stopped by Smith. Gets away from that arm tackle and is able to pick up the first down. And another fight that the Saints have incurred.
Play action.
Gannon hides the ball nicely. Floats it out to Richardson. Fields misses another tackle. And he's Gannon with all sorts of time. Gunning it for the reception to Dietrich Gels. And Hill behind Gannon. Bennett is close, but not in. Ends in tight, backs in an eye. Anders in motion. This is Hill, and this is a Chief touchdown. The rain falls, and this kick is going to be blocked. The extra point attempt is blocked. Bo's kickoff is short, taken by one of the upbacks for the Saints. I believe that's Lee Doremus who gets the opportunity to return the football past the 35-yard line.
Really wide open coming across. I know it may be a wet ball, but still, Hugh tried to fit this one there. A little jump pass, just badly overthrew Zellers right in the hands of the linebacker. 2nd and 6. And this is Todd McNair on the carry. Let's Saints. The rain is really coming down now. McNair on the ground. Saints offering little resistance as the defense once more. He's inside the 20-yard line. Yeah. Richardson and McNair behind Richardson. Bucky drops straight back and sets up the screen for McNair. And there is a strong tackle in the open field. Third Chief quarterback on the night. Well protected, gunning it into the end zone, incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Willie Tate. This will be about a 38-yarder. The field becoming more obliterated with the rain. It's on its way. And it's perfect. A 38-yard Roman Anderson field goal makes our score the Chiefs 26 and the Saints 6. 1:45 remaining in the third quarter to make a mark as the guy who's supposed to be the backup quarterback on this team. A sprint out action by Tommy Hodgson.
Thrown to Doremus. Did he stay in bounds?
I think he did. Nice
yes, he did. Very nice catch by...
We see any of Doug Nussmeier tonight.
3rd and 3 from the 26. Saints need a first down badly. Hodgson delivers. The catch is made by Haywood Jeffries. And the true Red fans of the Kansas City Chiefs remain under the inclement conditions, watching the fourth quarterback of the night operate. And that is Steve Matthews, who dumps it off to Tony Richardson. And Tony Richardson
and Bobby Bell, the little mentor, Hank Stram.
It's a first down. And Richardson gets the call. Loses the football, but it'll be blown dead. 6. Chief offensive line appeared to flinch.
Oh, that's a little interference.
Thrown downfield. There's some interference on William Strong, living up to his nickname Dirty. His record in the NFL last year at 13-3 in the regular season. Richardson again. Saints tackling reluctantly and pretty yard line for Matthews and the Chiefs. The southpaw wings it in the end zone for Jones. The catch is made. Touchdown, Kansas City. William Strong beating it.
Really good throw by the left-hander Steve Matthews. Wow.
That was an accident waiting to happen from the very beginning for Bjorn Nitmo.
Yards in 7 plays, 3:25 off the clock. 8-yard touchdown pass. Matthews to drill.
Dowden from the 10. 20, 25, 30. And Corey Dowden stopped just short of his 35-yard line.
And shotgun here, 3 wide receivers.
Ralph Dawkins gets a chance to play some running back standing alongside him. And it's Dawkins who has the screen. And not much blocking up ahead of him as he gets to the 42-yard. 3rd and 1. Hodson guns it through the hands of Guess for the 3rd interception of this game by the Chiefs. John Anderson picks it off. Young Steve Matthews out of what was then Memphis State. Going to float it downfield, intended for Smith, and it is incomplete, and there's another flag. From the 16-yard line. Richardson with running room. Bounced out of bounds as a flag goes down by Lumpkin into the kickoffs. This has to be a setback for that man, Jim Haslett, whose defense was pretty stiff through the first 2 games, but certainly not now. Terry Richardson on the carry. Aguiar gets it down. Nitmo gets it up. The Chiefs get 3 more. Considering how one-sided this game has been and how poorly the Saints have played. Nussie drops it off underneath. There's the catch made by Jackson, and he picked 3rd and about 6. Nussmeier completes it. The ball comes loose right into the hands of Tongue, and Tongue is going to bring it back for the Chiefs. Still running, looking to get in the end zone. He will. That just about. You stayed with us. We certainly appreciate it. Better days are ahead. We hope as recently as next weekend as the Chicago Bears head to the Superdome. My thanks to Mike Haas and Archie Manning for Kansas City.